Hi, everybody. This is Eileen from Teach with ND. And today I'm talking about how to use ChatGPT to quickly generate a week's worth of lessons as a teacher. So first, you're going to think about starting broad and narrowing down. You're going to tell GPT your role. You're going to say, act like a, and then tell the role. So for example, act like a high school biology teacher. Next, you're going to ask it what information it needs from you to complete this task. So curriculum or grade level, subject level, things like that. Next, you're going to quickly provide the themes for the week. So just it can be as general as you want or as specific as you want. Just what are the basic ideas of the themes that you're trying to cover. Then you're going to give ChatGPT a direct, detailed prompt, something like create a seventh grade science lesson on ecosystems. And since this is actually for a week, you're going to actually say create a 5-day lesson plan. Make sure you include objectives, activities, materials, and assessment ideas for each day. You can suggest time blocks for each lesson section. If needed, you can specify the class duration and student needs. For example, each block is 45 minutes. Make sure that you differentiate the activities for students across various ability levels. Give me 2 to 3 options of ways to modify each activity. Then you're going to ask it to output the information in a way that appeals to you and works for you and your brain. So you can ask it to generate a table, for example, with each day of the week clearly laid out. And you could even ask it for icons or bolded text or other visual cues that would help you. Then you can refine or expand as needed. If you want more detail, if it's too general for you, you could say, give a detailed plan for day 3, including group activities and a quiz. You can even request supplementary materials like create a handout for the day 2 activity or suggest 3 extension tasks for early finishers. Then you're going to iterate and personalize. So review the AI suggestions, and then of course you're going to use your own best judgment to adapt and tweak and change anything that feels like it's not right, either factually or you just know that it wouldn't work for your students or for you for whatever reason. So you're going to adapt it and make it yours. If you want more detail, you can say, suggest a formative assessment for each day, or suggest a real-world application for the Friday lesson. So I'm going to go more into this in the blog post, but that's the basic idea. Basically, you want to think about going wide and then going narrow, using structured direct prompts. And with that, you can quickly generate a lesson's worth of plans and then quickly refine and personalize them to make them your own. So again, the idea with AI in general is that it's not replacing you or your expertise or your creativity, but it's simply helping to alleviate some of the ongoing burden that is lesson planning, especially for those of us with neurodivergent minds that can get burned out quickly. I know from experience. So I know that if I had had tools like this, things would have been a bit more manageable in some ways. And so I want to make sure that you have those tools so that you can use them however you see fit. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.